What are you afraid of? Dying a slow, painful death. I would take dying instantly in an accident any day over months, years of suffering. Dementia. The idea of slowly losing my memories and forgetting my life, my family and friends, and who I am is terrifying. Living an unhappy life where I don't even matter to myself. Not being able to protect the ones I care about. Cockroaches. I fear their relative intelligence and toughness while being so much different to human beings. My parents getting old. Failure. Not making an impact to anyone. My children dying before me. I don't want to lose my mother. It may sound stupid, but aging. Pain. A clown that is made up of spiders. Alzheimer's. I've watched several people die with it. It's such cruel disease. So many terminal illnesses are so awful. Being alone forever. I like it, but the thought of having no one to love is scary. Sea snakes. They're just normal-ass snakes in the ocean. Not being a good enough parent. Nothing! Exclamation mark. Except leeches. Leeches can fuck off. I'm in rehab and almost died, and I'm really scared I will drink again and die. I'm scared of politicians who have no hobbies. Tornadoes. My nonna not liking that I'm gay. I haven't told her yet. But every time I think about it, it makes me sick to my stomach. Cancer. The fact that I'll always be alone with the voice in my mind. Prions disease. The loss of control. The future world for my children. People are scary and getting scarier. Spiders. White text on a black screen, especially if it's on a CRT display. I have no idea why, I just do. Living too long. Discomfort. I don't mind death or not living enough. I mind living in discomfort my whole life. People. I've got social anxiety. Animatronics. Growing old, dying, and being forgotten. Removed. Mascots. And clowns. Particularly mascots that are clowns. Yes. I was terrified of Ronald McDonald as a child. My children dying at a young age. I don't feel I would want to live anymore after that. Being at home alone at night. The F********** ing ocean. F******** that place. Death. Animatronics. Failure or being a loser. It's my biggest fear. Passing before my children reach adulthood. Being forgotten after I die. I want at least one person to remember my life, and I want to at least change one person's life before I go. Not having enough money to retire. Not providing for my family. Worms on the sidewalk during a rainstorm. Don't want to step on them and squish them into worm goo. Dying alone. Failing at life. Hurting those I love. Also, Teddy Roosevelt once said, "There is nothing to fear except fear itself." Rejection. The dark. Alligators, crocodiles and brain aneurysms. Rejection, or not being understood by the person I love. Sleep paralysis. The government. Ironically, I'm scared shitless by fursuits despite being a furry myself. I'm not going, and I don't know what's going to happen to him. Leaving no one behind in the world. Dying with no one to hear my last words or to say goodbye. I'm worried that something bad will happen and I won't be able to experience life the way I want to. And will die as a teenager. Especially with what's going on in the world now. Reindeer. Dying, being alone, COVID, surprises, and anything that can both fly and buzz. Him from Powerpuff Girls. No offense to anyone who would be offended by that, but him creeped me out as a child. Been reading all these super deep answers and I'm over here being deathly afraid of spiders. My knees hyperextending, and mandolins. The kitchen thing, not the musical instrument. Loneliness and abandonment. Fear itself. I'm too afraid to tell you. Old age. Why? Fear old age. Because it does not come alone. Publius Syrus, and another of his quotes. Fortune is not satisfied with inflicting just one calamity. Disappointing people, the dark, being forgotten after I'm dead, and losing my friends, family. My biggest fear is watching loved ones harmed by ignorant fools and feeling utterly helpless in preventing it, and impossible in gaining justice. Playing it safe. I've been doing a lot of introspection lately and came to realize that I am actually really scared of being judged by others. Like, more than I thought. I'm working on fixing that. Dying, as in how it will feel. Living without any reason to. Nice try, nightmares. Cancer relapse. Accidentally doing something that cannot be fixed and leaving a horrible mark in this life. D's nuts. Cockroaches, dying alone, being mugged, the usual. Pretty much everything in the Vesperdae family. Being alone for the rest of my life. Uncovered windows. And the thought of either aliens or Bigfoot standing outside of them looking in. Doppelgangers. Either of myself or replacing the people I know. Sasquatch. You can call this unreasonable and you may be right, but you would be wrong. Losing the one person I care most about. Sad. Because it's a near certainty. Something that freaks me out the most is someone looking through my window at night. Like say I go to the kitchen to get a drink and someone is looking in at me. Fuck that. Moths and butterflies. This sound. https www.youtube.com/watch v=zoo0h8ls6usg and ab_channel =expery%2 a mental%2 attrax. https www.youtube.com/watch v=zoo0h8ls6usg and ab_channel =expery%2 a mental%2 attrax. Death. Spiders and crowded elevators. Caterpillars. And I feel like I'm the only one who has this fear. Death. It is kinda sad that I will die one day and all my accomplishments would be nothing. Dying alone. Maybe the dark but definitely not Diamond Hands Gem Hooray. Not being successful. Whatever the interpretation of that is. Having a successful career, relationship, social life, etc. Snakes. What comes after death? Going insane. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe for more content.